In January 1959, a group of 9 experienced hikers from the Ural Polytechnic Institute in Russia embarked on a winter expedition to the remote and challenging Dyatlov Pass. Little they know that expedition will be terrifying and unforgettable. Led by Igor Dyatlov, a 23-year-old radio engineering student, the group consisted of 8 men and 2 women, all passionate and experienced hikers. Their plan was to reach Otorten, a remote and challenging mountain located in the northern Ural Mountains of Russia. The group meticulously prepared for the expedition, equipping themselves with sturdy gear, including tents, sleeping bags, warm clothing, and a limited supply of food. They were experienced hikers, well versed in survival skills and accustomed to the harsh conditions of the region. On January 27, 1959, full of excitement and anticipation, the group set off from Vizhai, a small village at the base of the Ural Mountains. As they began their trek, they followed their predetermined itinerary, which would take them through difficult terrain and challenging weather conditions. Their plan was to reach the summit of Otorten and then return to Vizhai by February 12. Before their departure, Igor Dyatlov, the group leader, had informed a friend of their expedition plans. He promised to send a telegram upon their safe return to Vizhai, ensuring that their absence would not cause undue concern. The group was well aware of the risks involved in their journey but remained confident in their abilities and the preparations they had made. As they ventured deeper into the Ural Mountains, they encountered treacherous weather conditions characterized by heavy snowfall, strong winds, and extreme cold. Despite the challenging environment, the group made progress and documented their journey through photographs and diary entries. Their spirits were high, and they appeared to be enjoying the experience. As the days passed and the expected return date approached, no word was received from the hikers. Concerned family members and friends contacted authorities, prompting a search and rescue operation. On February 26, a search party was organized, consisting of volunteers, military personnel, and experienced hikers. What they discovered at the Dyatlov Pass was a scene of utter horror and confusion. The group's tent was found on the mountainside, partially covered in snow. Bafflingly, it had been torn open from the inside, as if the occupants had made a desperate escape. The tent's entrance was still zipped shut, and most of the hikers' belongings, including their shoes and warm clothing, were left behind. Following the footprints in the snow, the searchers descended into the forest, about a mile from the tent. There, they made their first grim discovery. 2 bodies, shoeless and dressed only in underwear, were found lying under a large cedar tree. It appeared that they had attempted to make a fire but had been unsuccessful. Despite the freezing temperatures, the bodies showed signs of paradoxical undressing, a phenomenon where individuals in severe hypothermia remove their clothing due to a sudden feeling of warmth. The search continued, and over the next few months, the remaining 7 bodies were recovered, scattered in the snow over a wide area. Some of the hikers had suffered severe injuries, including fractured skulls, broken ribs, and internal bleeding, despite no external signs of trauma. One hiker was missing her tongue, and another had no eyes. The injuries were so severe and unusual that they baffled the investigators. Adding to the mystery, some of the hikers' clothing contained traces of radiation. This discovery raised numerous questions and fueled speculation about potential government involvement or secret military experiments in the area. However, it's important to note that the radiation levels were not significantly high and could have been attributed to natural sources or coincidental contamination. The Soviet authorities launched an official investigation into the incident, led by prosecutor Lev Ivanov. However, the case was shrouded in secrecy, and the findings were not fully disclosed to the public. The final report concluded that a compelling natural force caused the hikers' deaths, but it failed to provide a satisfactory explanation. The files were classified, and the case was officially closed. Over the years, numerous theories have emerged to explain what happened at the Dyatlov Pass. Some suggest an avalanche or a snow slab collapsing on the tent, prompting the hikers to cut their way out. Others propose that a military experiment or weapons test went awry, causing the hikers to flee in panic. This theory suggests that the Soviet government covered up the incident to protect its secrets. Yet another popular theory speculates that the hikers encountered a yeti or other unidentified creature, prompting their frantic escape from the tent. Paranormal theories have also been put forward, suggesting that the hikers fell victim to supernatural forces or extraterrestrial activity. Some believe that a sudden and powerful vortex or energy anomaly in the area caused their injuries and strange behavior. Despite decades of speculation and investigations, the truth behind the Dyatlov Pass incident remains elusive. The lack of a definitive explanation has only served to increase the fascination and terror associated with this chilling tale. The incident has captured the imagination of people worldwide and has become one of the most enduring unsolved mysteries in the world. To this day, adventurers and travelers are both intrigued and frightened by the Dyatlov Pass incident. It serves as a haunting reminder of the dangers that can lurk in the most remote and unforgiving corners of the world, where nature's forces and the unknown can converge to create a terrifying and tragic outcome.